My name is Kentrell, and this is Lyrical Sanctuary, the quarantine edition. I've been writing since I was 13, 14. Uh, I started with poetry, but around 22, I suddenly began to write short stories and essays. It wasn't even intentional. I just began to write more and different things. And I really enjoy it, and I love all my pieces. They're like my children's. I love them all the same. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Born and raised on a playground where I spend some of my days. Today I'm going to be doing two pieces. These pieces are from a series that I'm writing. The series is titled "To Sunflowers Who Forgot How to Bloom." Sunflowers spelled S-O-N instead of S-U-N, and it's dedicated to Black men. And it talks about issues related to Black men, especially deconstructing what masculinity is and how it can be toxic at times, or how it is toxic. The first poem I'm writing is dedicated to my friend and brother, Rashad Wright. So he's never seen it or heard it, so I'm excited for him to see it here. Um, it's titled Black Boy. I love the way the black boy jabs, steps, pivots, the way he punches as if his life depends on it. The black boy is black boy magic, and he fights for his right to be that, fights for his right to laugh like nobody can hear him. Watch him step with every cackle, because happiness is a trip, and the black boy loves to travel. I love a black boy. There's nothing wrong with that. He is all right with me. I know black boys who hug like they forgot how to let go, but I also know black boys who let go for the sake of their own sanity, for the sake of their own security. Too many black boys hold their humanity in their fist and not cradle it in their hand, because black boys have learned that if they do not covet it, then it will be taken. Like so many things that came before, black is an abyss, and black boys are cast into it. Rolled like an infinity-sided die in D&D, meaning don't you dare try and exist, meaning don't you dare try and be more than I told you. You're closer to the curb than the brick wall, closer to the bridge than the mountain, closer to the edge than the peak. And either way, they be waiting for the black boy to jump. That's why the black boy step fast. Black boy be ghost to bullet. Black boy be invisible to police. Black boy be nimble. Black boy be quick. Black boy jump over the candlestick. So light a fire under your ass and be ready. Because when a black boy is truly liberated, there's no limit to how he will love. So this other piece, it came about one day when I was walking, and while I was walking, I just kind of was thinking about how I learned to maneuver as a black man, how I learned to maneuver, especially when I'm walking at night, keep my hood up, walking a certain way to make sure there ain't nobody gonna with me. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I learned to do. So yeah, here it be. Black men are raised to move with swag and stick up kid. Walk like don't mistake me for sweet, lest I mistake you for a come up. Mistake your pockets for a meal, and I'm just hungry. Don't make the wrong move or I'll turn your life into dessert. Turn you to a portrait on your homie's shirt or into your mother's tears falling over her son's closed casket. I wonder if they have such with their gifts. Because maybe then, when they see the black boys portrayed on them, they can see the drip and their step, the lift and their limp. Because black boys be cool, but never be victim. So play it cool and no flowers be passed out today or tomorrow, because black boys have great green thumbs and wear hoods like reapers, and the hood was us like ornaments, hanging on the corner, waiting for the next nigga to step wrong, waiting to prove ourselves in a wish a nigga would Olympics. And the gold be your chain. The gold be some woman's broken heart and dignity. It'd be a long race to a quick finish, a 25 to life dash. Just hold the timer and wait. And again, I say, death was never a fable for black boys. The black boy ain't heard no story that soft. The black boy ain't soft. He be hard. And you can see it in his eyes, sharper than the knives he steps on. Can't you understand why he walks that way? He almost hovers, almost turns to Jesus. The ground below him becomes water, becomes delicate and fickle. So he steps carefully, making sure he does not step into the craters made in the shape of his heart, a minefield he's become accustomed to. So he must protect himself by any means necessary, because he knows how it feels to be sacred, to be crucified. So he embraces the blasphemous, because he knows what it's like to be the guy on the wrong side of the right religion. So he swallows spirits in hopes that it will protect his soul. The black boy be beautiful in the most grotesque ways sometimes. He be irony on the sunrise. He be swallowing 20 sleeping pills and waking up the next morning, and he has tried it, but he be survivor even when he doesn't try. The black boy be too human for himself sometimes, so he must remind you what it's like to feel that humanity. The most human thing about us is that we hurt. He has learned this lesson for as long as he can remember, and trust me, he can remember. The world will not let him forget, so he will not let it forget. A dance he's learned the two-step since he's first learned he can move his feet. So he will continue to move with the swag of a stick-up kid because he knows the world will take all he has if he lets it. All right. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Rashad, homie, love you. Hope you enjoyed that piece. I hope everyone enjoyed everything. And there should be a workshop with this, so feel free to try that. April is National Poetry Month, so if you're already working on that, do that Dirty 30. If you don't know what Dirty 30 is, it's a poem a day for National Poetry Month. If you're behind and you've been working on it, catch up. If you write a poem, one poem a week for that series, you got 4 poems. It's a size series to me. You did it. See what I'm saying? Work on that. Otherwise, I thank you for coming through, and I hope you enjoy. All right. Peace.